Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of One Piece, which is on chapter 850. Now, this chapter right here, Oda, what the hell, man? You slapped me in the face back and forth, left to right, and I'm thinking in my mind, God dang it, this is not cool. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We had to it that Chopper and Carrot are like going through the mirror world trying to find a way how to get the hell out of here. But apparently they are unable. They are pretty much having some trouble along the way. So yeah. As for Sanji, he is making something good to eat for putting in himself, you know. So this looks like to me they're having fun. But as we see, Luffy is really trying to tear off his arms right now, trying to get out, you know. And we have to it that because what's been happening, Luffy knows that losing a hand or two then dying in a place like this is better for me, you know? While we sit here and wait, no person's gonna come out and magically save us. Everything's gonna be done and destroyed by then. And we have to it that Nami tried to tell him to calm down, but Luffy says, no, how about you rip off your arms too? He goes like, hell no, are you kidding me? And we have to it that Luffy says, I'm not a man who's gonna die in a place like this. And by looking at Luffy's face, he's not playing around. And we get to see a scene between Pedro and Baron Tamago, who are clashing against each other. And we get to know that Pedro is the ex-captain of the Nox Pirates, while Baron Tamago is the knight and fighter of the Big Mom Pirates. And they both have bounties, which Baron Tamago has 400 million and 2,900 berries, while Pedro has 300 million and 8,200 berries, you know? So we have a backstory of how, Tamago and Pedro lost their eye. We have to it that, because his friend somehow, his friend Zeppo ends up being a thief, he ends up spinning a roulette and loses 100 years of life out of him, you know? And that's not pretty good. And we also have to it that Tamago lost his eye because of Pedro, you know. He robbed Tamago's eyes, and he's supposed to give up 60 years, but he decides to give up his own eye and give it to him, you know. And we have to it that Pedro said something in the backstory, the dawn of this world is near. I must return to my country. So Mama decides to take up 50 years off him, and they end up clashing head to head really badly. We had to it that Tamago asked Pedro, why'd you even return? You know what the hell would happen if you came back, right? And he says, Straw Hat saved my precious hometown, and I have something to give right now. And these people are the ones that's going to cause the transition to its dawn. Those people will one day surpass the likes of us and change this damn world, you know? He doesn't have much of his remaining life, but he says he's going to give it all he's got right now. And therefore, he went all out and slashes Tamago, you know? But apparently, I highly doubt that's the very end for him, you know? We had to it that Sanji is in front of Pudding's room and is trying to meet her, you know? But we have to it that after Sanji's going through the hallway in the raiding session, he ends up seeing Reiju and freaking Vivian talking. And we have to it that Vivian tells her, I'm not going to marry that little punk, never in a billion years, which shocks the hell out of Sanji. We have to it that Pudding is one of Mama's favorites, and she was just putting up this act. We also see to it that she has a third eye. So apparently, some rumors about people in One Piece saying that Pudding may have a third eye is actually true now. So I just go God dang it, what's with these people making up these theories about Pudding, man? Seriously, it's really starting to be scary. Not to mention what's been going on here. We have to it that after what's been going on, we have to it that Pudding says only my family members are the only ones who know my true nature. So we have to it that Luffy remembers what Pudding said to him and says, the reason why I'll never marry him is because I'm gonna shoot that snot-nosed idiot whose head over heels for me right now. He's gonna get shot to death by me during the wedding ceremony, and you're not gonna get out of here alive either. And we have to it that Pudding says, you know, goodbye, see you later, you filthy rats. And that's when Luffy was really ticked off and realizes that we were never gonna be saved or rescued from the start. What did Sanji ever do to her? That stupid bee, that kind of thing. We have to it that like you are all so naive right now. As for Reiju, she is apparently being damaged by now by this acid dude whatsoever, and says like Mama's aim is to get her hands on a clonable army, a clone army, you know? And we also have to it that Reiju cannot say a word right now, and right now she's in trouble for the time being. As for what's been happening right now, the entire German kingdom is parked right within the territory. And by that time, we're going to do the wedding ceremony tomorrow by killing all the entire Vinsmoke family. So, it looks like to me, Pudding's true colors is revealed. At first, you know, at the beginning, I thought Pudding was a nice girl in the end. But right up to the point where another one says that she's hiding her true personality, that kind of doubt came true, which I threw away, you know, many chapters ago. I'm pretty sure all of us thought Pudding might be a good girl, but that's not true. Those of you who kept an eye on her and been very suspicious, congratulations. As for me, Oda, you really had to put on that serious act. I can't wait to see this animated, dude. This is really gonna knock the hell out of anime onlys out of their mouths of this, you know? If they only watch the anime, they're gonna be heck of shocked at what the hell's to come, man. I mean, simple bullet points where Chopper and Carrot are like trying to escape right now, along with like a clash against Pedro and Tamago and the backstory, along with Sanji hearing Pudding's declaration saying that we're gonna kill all the Vinsmoke family and just obtain the clonable army. So it looks like to me Big Mom's a total B right now. Why can't I really hope something really bad happens to her, because hell, this can't just be let go of this easily. So if anything else, I'm shocked as hell. I can't believe I was fooled. Those of you who were not fooled and suspected Pudding as to be a total naive little sprat or bratty bee, congratulations. So if anything else, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye bye.